Today I'm going to show you how to set up meeting room charges for an upcoming meeting. To do this, you need to make a reservation and then set up the charges. I'm going to use the availability window to go into my meeting room. So here are my meeting rooms here at the Cherry Tree. To go by room type, I'm just going to go to my meeting rooms, so I'm only showing those. But let's say I have a meeting coming in on the 23rd, and they're going to be with us for 2 days, 2 separate days. Let's call this the PAC operational meeting. Okay, so we have that set up. You can put your number of adults, if it's up to you if you want to go into that detail. We don't want to use a rate code. The reason is these rate codes are set and they go to room taxable charges when you post it like this, which really messes up financials. Meeting room charges need to be posted through specials and packages. So we override the rate, just shows 0, and then more options, daily charges and packages, and you're going to select insert. And from here you're going to find your account code. If you know your account code, you can just simply type it in. So I can type in Cherry Trees at 700. But if you're not sure, then you can just go to your account list and then search for your meeting room codes. Most of them for our properties are in the 700s or 800s. So, but you should know it, and you can just simply type in codes if you need to. For the amount, I'm going to say, hey, $150 a day, just simple setup. I'm going to just set daily charge as the voucher, so that's what it's going to list the detail of the charge. And I'm going to make sure all valid days are here, and then the posting period is going to be from check-in through checkout. You could do this a variety of ways. Say you're only charging every other day. I mean, you could set that up through here. If you only want to charge the first night, you can say just start at check-in date, and then checkout date you would change to the 23rd as well. Normally when you do that, it's just there's options. And anytime you do these types of things, you are going to check your total stay here, which I'll show you in a moment. You can set this for package roll-up if you want to hide. If you want to put multiple charges on here, we can set this up as a package roll-up, and I'll show you how it would show on a foil all together. So if you had like coffee charges, all the stuff that you want to segment out, for our reading, you could do that. But for the guests, if you do package roll-up, it will show all your room charges, coffee charges, everything all in one lump sum. On a daily basis. So if there's multiple days, it would just say, say it was $300, but $150 of that is for meeting room, and then the rest is for coffee and other services. It would just say that one day, say the 23rd of October, will be $300. The next day, $300. It won't list it all out for the guest in detail. But for now, I'm not going to do that. I'm just $150. Say OK. Now I've set this up. I can click Total Stay, and you're going to see on here that it won't show any room amount, but it's going to show my daily amount is $150. So now you show the total of this meeting will be $318, and you can close from here if you want to add more things. Like say we have coffee service, and bear with me while I find our coffee service code. Beverage service. Let's do beverage service, and let's say it's we're going to do $40 a day. We're going to say coffee and water, and we have this for both days, and say OK. Again, I'm going to check the total stay, and I come in here, and I can see it's $190. So you can do a little math. So $150 plus $40 for the coffee service is the $190. So that's showing correctly. If you want to just do coffee service for the one day, you can select this. Oh, sorry, I went to the wrong one. Right here, and you can go down to just do the 23rd. So I'm going to match it up just for the one day. Say OK. Say total stay. Now I'll be showing $190 for the first day, but no coffee service for the second day. So really cool options. This is how you can set it up. Always use notes. Make sure your staff knows complete information regarding your meeting rooms. It's always helpful to have some extra information on there in case you're sick or can't be available. And then set up. You're going to have to use market sources and market segments for your reservations. And then hold type, you can put your meeting room information in here, your contact, and you can also do email address and send them confirmations for them. Cherry Tree, we have specific meeting room confirmations set up. So if I was to send one, I'll show you kind of an example of ours. But ours just comes up, hey, here's your meeting room. The meeting room time you can set up in the reference box. I'll show you that in a moment. But you can customize all of this for your meeting rooms to help you be very organized and professional. That meeting time, this is where we fill in this. So it'll say 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. And if I go back to my meeting room confirmation, now it shows up correctly there. So really cool, a lot of ways to do this, but I just wanted to show you a brief way of how to do it right now. Call or email me with any questions. Bye-bye.